Welcome to Mr. Sanchez and his math. Today we're going to be talking about the TEKS 5.4H represent and solve problems involving volume. We're going to be talking specifically about rectangular prisms and cubes. So now let's talk to you a little bit about what volume is. This is a three-dimensional cubic measure. It's the measurement attribute of the amount of space occupied by matter. The formulas, we're going to be working with them throughout the lesson. Remember, after the lesson, I'm going to give you this screen so you can take some notes. What are the action words that tell me that I'm looking for the volume? Fill it in. All the time that I'm looking for something that is filling in is usually that I'm talking about volume. The unit at the end is going to be in cubic units. So the difference between volume and area is that area is in square units and volume is in cubic units. And then how are we going to represent? We just have to circle the units that we're working with. Now, let's show time. A cabinet measures 4 feet wide, 5 feet deep, and 7 feet high. What is the volume of the cabinet? Well, whenever we annotate, we have three different information. We have the width, the length, and the height. 4 feet is the width, 5 is going to be the length, and then 7 is going to be the height. And then they're asking what is the volume of the cabinet. So now we're going to create on level the representation. On the right side is how you can draw it. It's a simple rectangular prisms that represent the width, the length, and the height. On the left side, I want to explain to you how it will work with cubic units, okay? So in this one, it's just my way to explain to you how these layers work and how this base could be repeated, okay? So I'm gonna talk to you a little bit in a second. So whenever we're creating the formula is length times width times height, or also base times height. The base has to be in capital letter. I'm going to explain you why. Now, if we see the length times width times height as numbers, it's going to be 4 times 5 times 7 feet. We just have to multiply those numbers. And if we are going to do the one at the bottom, that is the base, we just have to look on the left side. That base over there, you see that you have 4 feet times 5 feet. That's going to give you 20 square feet. As you can see there are 20 cubic units over there. So you have 20 square feet. On the right side, that means that how can I find that one? Also multiplying 4 times 5, that is going to be equal to 20, right? So 4 times 5 is 20 square feet. I know that my base is 20 square feet times 7, that is my height. So now look on the left side what's going to happen. If I add one more layer of those, 7 feet that is high. So if I put 2 feet high, it's going to become 40 cubic feet. So each time is going to be adding another 20, 20, 20, but instead of being square feet, it's going to be now cubic feet. 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140 cubic feet. Now, if this is the way to show you how it works, now let's go on the right side. What are you going to do? Well, you're just going to repeat your base. How many times? 7. So let's solve it very fast. 20 times 7 is equal to 140. 140 what? 140 cubic feet. That is the volume of the cabinet. Now, let's practice with a given representation. Danielle is moving to another city. She bought cube-shaped boxes like the one below. She wants to know how much space it will occupy. What is the total volume of her box? So as you can see here, the key word is cube-shaped. You know that a cube, all the sides are the same. So now I'm analyzing, I'm using that picture over there, that representation. If one side is 4 and 6 and is a cube, that means that that one could be one of the sides. That means that the other two sides that I need, they are also going to be 4 and 6 feet. With that being said, I can find the volume of a cube. That is just the formula side times side times side. That is going to be equal to 4 and 6 feet times 4 and 6 feet times 4 and 6 feet. And you just have to do your 2-digit multiplication. I am not going to do it right now. I'm just going to show you how it works, how it will be at the end. If you need to review the process, please stop and pause the image so you can solve it on your own. 4 and 6 times 4 and 6. I'm going to create my tic-tac-toes for both, for 4 and 6, and then I'm going to solve it. My answer is 21 and 1600 because I have 2 decimals among my factors. And that 21 and 1600, I am going to multiply also by the other 4 and 6, because remember that it's not 4 and 6 times 3. No, it's 4 and 6 times 4 and 6, and the answer times 4 and 6. Now I have 3 decimals. That means that my answer is going to be 97 and 336 thousandths. Okay, so actually that's my answer. What is the total volume of her box? Her box is 97 feet and 336 thousandths of a feet. With that being said, now you know how to find the volume of a rectangular prism and a cube. Thank you very much. This was Mr. Sanchez and his math. Today we were talking about representing and solving problems involving volume. Now, here are some notes for you to take. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.